I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello, it is Nikki here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be removing this set. I wasn't going to record, but then I be telling people, record everything. You never know. And here I am about to take this off, and it has been 3 weeks since I have done this set. And I got all of my gems still. So once I get all my gems off, I'm going to go in with my Venalisa 𝐁𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞𝐬 to remove the product. And I put this on 15 RPMs. I was a little bit off frame when I was doing my thumb, but I did come back in frame. I'm pretty or somewhat comfortable when I use the 𝐁𝐵, being that because I started with hard gel, you kind of have to get used to an 𝐁𝐵 pretty quick, because the only way to remove hard gel is with a 𝐁𝐵. So I would say I'm pretty comfortable. Do I still be cutting and skipping? I do. I actually just did it. Do it happen as often as it did in the beginning? No, I'm fairly good at removing my products. Now, when it comes to using my drill at 15 RPM, that's a recent upgrade to that level. I usually, in the beginning, I never went past 10. Does it take longer to remove the product? Yes, but I don't suggest starting at 15. I start a little bit low and then work your way up to a higher speed once you get comfortable with it. At least that's what I did. I started low, and then as I got comfortable or more comfortable using my drill, then I upgraded to a higher speed. Right now I'm at 15. I'm gonna stick to 15 for a little minute before I go any further than that. And because I'm planning on doing the soak off, I'm trying to take off as much of the product as possible. And because I have on full cover tips, I'm trying to take off some of that tip as well. That way it won't take too long for me to soak it off. And I am using an extra coarse ceramic bit to remove the product. I find that this removal process works a little bit faster when you use a coarse or extra coarse bit. And I did end up getting this from Wjiang. It is pretty much some aluminum foil and some cotton, what do you call it? Little cotton ball thingy on aluminum foil. So if you got some aluminum foil and some cotton balls in your house, you can pretty much create this. You don't necessarily have to buy this, but it was only like $1 on Wjiang, so, or $1.50, so it's not that much. So I am going in with some 100% acetone and putting it on the cotton ball, and then using these clips. This is a little more difficult than I expected it to be. Trying to get these clips on all 10 fingers was a struggle. I managed, but it was a struggle. Got all 10 on by myself. It was a struggle though. I ain't even gonna hold you, but I managed. So I'm gonna let these soak for about 10, well, I'm supposed to be 10 minutes, but we're gonna see how long it lasts. I'm going to be applying my tips. So I've already took out and sized my full cover tips. I'm going to be using full cover tips tonight. And I've already sized them, and I'm going to be applying them using the Born Pretty Solid Nail Tip Gel. Yeah, I did watch it. Went to the Born Pretty channel and watched some videos on how they should be applied. So I am going to insert a video from the Born Pretty YouTube page on how you should apply the solid gel tip, and I pretty much followed their instructions to a T when applying this. Would I apply, or this is not how I typically apply my full cover tips, but I wanted to use their products exactly how it was intended to be used, and so I wanted to follow their steps. So here I'm going in with my Modelones Dehydrator and Primer, and I've already did the prep. So I'm just here dehydrating and priming my nails. I forgot to be recording, so I put on the, what was this, primer. Now I'm going to go in with the Born Pretty, oh, it says it there, the Born Pretty base coat. And so here I'm going in with a thin layer of base coat. Now the next step says wipe off the floating layer of the gel. Now I'm going to go in with a alcohol wipe to wipe off that tacky layer of the gel. I'm still not sure why wipe it off. I just assumed that most people leave it tacky. But it said wipe it off, so I wiped it off. So now the next step is applying the tip, and it specifically said don't use your finger. And so I went in with a cuticle pusher to pick it up and spread it out a little bit, and then applied it to my nail. Now this is way thicker than I'm used to, and so it did take a little bit of force in playing around with. The number one thing I had a problem with was getting the gel to flow towards the free edge. It was not moving, so I had to use a bit of pressure to get that to move towards the free edge at first, and then after a while I just started using the cuticle pusher to spread it out because it wasn't working the way I'm used to applying tips. The one thing I did like about this solid gel was that it gave you plenty of time to work with it without it. Once that was in place to where I was able to clean up under the cuticles, clean from around the edges without having to worry about holding on to the nail while it cured. So I do love that. But figuring out how to apply these nails to where it fully covered my entire nail bed was definitely a struggle. At this point, I just started using the cuticle pusher to help spread out that gel. I don't know what gel they were using in that video, but the gel they was using, the gel I got, that did not spread as easy as what I was going through. It didn't flow all the way to the top like it was supposed to be flowing. Another issue I ran into was because this gel is so thick, my normal nail tip size end up being a little too short, as you can see with this one. Because that gel is so thick, I do recommend going up a size if you are planning on using a solid nail gel tip or a gel that has a thicker consistency. because you're going to run into the same issue I did with my tips being too small because that gel was so thick. So go up a size. I didn't do that. We was already here at this point. I left it just like it was. I'm here to make all the mistakes so you don't have to. Learn from my mistakes. And so I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing. So you can just watch as I struggle to apply these tips. So this is what the nails are looking like in my crooked finger. So these are what the nails are looking like so far. I mean, they seem sturdy. They seem pretty nice. A few things I would do different is definitely go a size up, because I can already tell I'm going to have to flush these in the back. I don't know if you can see, but it's definitely lifted because I think I put so much. Not all of them came out like that, but this one definitely did. I think that's the only, actually that's the only one that did that. So definitely I'm gonna have to do some work on this one, and when applying it, bubble. So definitely a work in progress. Hopefully when we do this hand, I wasn't gonna show this hand on camera, but might as well. Might as well show the struggle. Shoot, the numbers came out of order. What it is, 4433 There we go. So while I'm doing this hand, I do want to show my appreciation to all of my lovely subscribers. I do appreciate everyone who take the time out to watch my videos. So thank you so much. If you are not subscribed to my channel and you do enjoy my content, why you ain't subscribed yet? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. I would truly appreciate it. I would also like to acknowledge my nail community and my nail sisters. My nail sisters are truly the best. I thank you guys for motivating me to continue on this nail journey, because sometimes it's hard, especially when you're doing all of the things. You're recording, you're editing, you're posting. That's a lot. I applaud some of y'all, because I'm like, I don't know how y'all do it. But I truly thank you guys for the motivation and the courage to continue down this nail journey. It do not go unnoticed. Your support, your motivation do not go unnoticed. I truly appreciate it. So after this finger, I end up doing the rest of them off camera, and then I'll be back once I'm done. And to remove the numbers, because you know you don't want to see that, I take, before I file or do anything to my nail, take and then to get those numbers removed, I just take a thin coat of top coat. And I just go into here and top coat that. This top coat tip also helps when you're filing and all of that dust tend to get up under your nails. Having that top coat there helps removing that a little easier because it's not getting stuck to maybe some of the gel that might have gotten under that free edge. So at this point, I am pretty much doing the top coat on all of my nails. Unfortunately, I didn't show you what they look like at the end because something happened to my video. I don't know where it went, but it's just gonna cut off in a few seconds. And so before I cut off, I do want to let you know, and I'll see you in the next one. I will be doing my Born Pretty dip powder using their chrome dip powder in my next video, so stick around for that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
What a wonderful world.